So this is an update on the Red Empress Cichlid babies. And as you can see, Mama's over there in the corner. She doesn't do too much with the babies. She just kind of hangs out, does her own thing. They're all doing quite well. What I did today was I took them from a 20-gallon breeder, which is a 20 long, and put them into a 29, which gives them a whole lot more headroom. And as they get bigger, they'll want to explore the water higher up in the bottom. Cichlids and some other fish have a unique ability to blend in with the substrate of their environment, which, as you can see, they're very light right now. But if I had darker substrate in there, they would probably change their color darker where they could blend in. The mom does the same thing even as an adult. She does change color. Here she is. She's light right now, but she's on a light substrate. When she's in the larger tank with the males, she was supposed to be a male, by the way, but when she's with the males, she's darker in color than this. She's very, very light, kind of light brownish, and you can just see sometimes a light rainbow sort of sheen on her. Anyway, the babies, there's about 35 of them, and I haven't lost a one. They have all survived. African cichlids are, for the most part, mouth brooders, and they have the fish eggs in their mouth. And when the male puts down his milk, she'll scoop it up in her mouth, and the eggs get fertilized in her mouth, and she holds the eggs then for anywhere from 21 to 28 days. She spat hers out in 21 days. And I had already separated her from the males because I didn't want her to spit them out and then them be consumed by the other fish in the tank. So anyway, this is the update on the Red Empress babies. They're all doing good. They're growing quite well. Mom's doing fine. More headroom, which will be encouraging them later on to come off the bottom of the tank and explore a bit more. When you change tanks for your fish, you can basically do it in a day. You take all the substrate from the tank they're in, all of the decorations or whatever you've got from the tank they're in, the filters and everything come from the tank that they're in, and you just switch it over to the new tank. And this way you basically have an instant cycle, even though you're doing a water change in the process. So I did a water change, and I changed everything over into this 29-gallon. All the filters are the same. Everything's the same. So it maintained all the beneficial bacteria. So there shouldn't be any shock or anything going on from the changeover. They all seem to be doing quite well. I finished up about a little more than an hour ago or two. It took me a while to get this transition done, but all the fish seem pleased to have. It's the same footprint as far as the space on the bottom. The only difference is that they have more water and more room at the top. So as far as the length and the width, it's the same footprint. But the female, she's been out quite a bit today, and this is unusual, and I think it's because she's in the new tank. She's exploring, getting out a little bit more. She was hiding in the 20. She's no longer hiding, as you can see. She's out and about. So I'm happy to see that. Okay, well, that's the update on the Red Empress babies and their new tank. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, but it's not necessary. It is appreciated. Thank you so much.